Here we have a 2024 Chevrolet Tahoe. This one has four-wheel drive. It comes in the Premier trim level. Sterling gray metallic is the paint. And then we have jet black leather interior. For the powertrain, we get a 5.3 liter V8. Made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. And we plan on getting a refresh for the 25 model year, so not too many changes from the 23. As we come around to the front end here, LED daytime running lights, LED headlamps. Now with the Premier, I love the chrome accents throughout. Really makes it stand out. And just a very beautiful front fascia. Now here, this is about a little over $2,000 option, but these 22-inch polished aluminum wheels really go with the chrome accents on the Premier, I think. From the mirrors, badging, door handles, all of that. Now we get passive keyless entry on all four doors. This one does have the optional power retractable side steps. If you're interested in the tow figures, this can pull up to 7,700 pounds conventionally. And then I love the trim here. Power door lock controls, memory seat functions, power windows. We get power folding side mirrors with blind spot monitors, and then just the power mirror controls are there. Bose sound system. Tons of stuff over here, including the electronic parking brake, lane keep assist, auto stop toggle, heads up display controls, headlamp controls. We do get full four-wheel drive here, and then we can go through our drive modes here, which include normal, sport, off-road, and then your tow haul mode. Power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Hood release is there. And then here's our power driver's seat, and we do get four-way power lumbar support. So that's nice. I'm glad that since the chip shortage has kind of died down, we're getting more options that we're used to having. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So we're just gonna take a quick look at the rear seat space here. So pretty good space. Even with the optional sunroof here, I still have about an inch or so of headroom. Seat back pockets, rear AC controls, 3-prong household plug-in, USB-C charge ports, and then 3-stage heated outboard seats. Bottle holders. There's a view of the front from back here. And then let's go ahead and check out the third row space. So I think that space there is wider than average for 3-row SUVs. And I'm able to sit back here, not the most comfortable, but I mean, I could probably slide my foot right here, and if I sat like this, another person of my size could probably do the same thing and we'd be all right. But USB-C ports are on both sides, as well as the bottle holder, little storage area there. And then I love that we have these in both the third row and the second row if you need to hang your shirts or uniforms or whatever. Let's go ahead and hop out and make our way towards the back. Fuel filler's there, takes regular just fine. And with the 5.3 on this four-wheel drive Premier, you still get EPA estimated 15 miles per gallon city, 20 highway. There's the back end there, dual exhaust, which sounds very good. Tow hitch is integrated right behind there. And there's your spare tire. So we open the lift gate, storage there, and then that's with the third row up. We still have a bit of space, but the best thing to do is to fold one of these down, and you get so much more. And you can see the difference from when the seat's folded up to when it's folded flat. And we can even tumble the second row too if you want to do that. And then you have even more space. Then another plug right there. But as we come around to the rear passenger side, just go ahead and fold this up pretty easily. And then you can use this to slide, which does require a little elbow grease. And then hit it once, fold into the floor, hit it twice to tumble it forward. The top tether's on the back of the seat, and your anchors are integrated right there. Now, big thank you to Chevrolet of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Tahoe today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're interested in getting a vehicle in your neck of the woods, definitely make sure that you get your dealers fighting for the best possible price by clicking the link down below. Just putting your info in there. It takes 2 minutes. But this sticker is right at $82,515, just with all the options that it has. Power front passenger seat here, 4-way power lumbar. Lockable glove compartment here. And then we get that matching side pocket to go with the one on the driver's side. And then as we come back around to the front, there's that 5.3 V8. But now we're just gonna take a quick look from the driver perspective. Turn this air down a little bit. It is hot today, so I had it blowing for a sec. But nice leather wrap steering wheel here. There's the horn. Now over here to this screen, this is a 10.2-inch Google Assistant screen. So we get AM, FM, XM radio, along with Bluetooth audio. And then we have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto compatibility. Google Maps are available with a subscription. Trailer lights, dual zone automatic climate controls. We do get 3-stage heated cool front seats as well. And the AC can be configured either from the screen or the buttons and knobs down here below. Then you get that wireless charging pad, USB-C, USB-A input, and then a 12-volt there. And then shortcuts for your volume, home page, tune knob, and all that. Now in your settings, go in here, you can change your language in the system settings there, and then you can also change your vehicle settings here. So if you want to turn on your teen driver, rear seat reminder, buckle to drive, you can do that. Configure your door locks, your lift gate, etc. Backup cameras right here. You get that bird's eye view as well. Front cameras right there. We get curbside views as well. Now for the shifter, it's push buttons, so press P for park, pull for reverse, neutral, drive. Your low gears there, you can manually shift, and it'll tell you what gear you're in that bottom right-hand corner of the gauge cluster. Bottle holders are there. Center console cubby spaces here. Rear camera mirror, you can toggle that on or off. And then up here, you have your universal home remote, reading lights, lift gate control, and then you can also power fold the third row up and down from up here as well. And then this is for your power sunshade, your sunroof. You can slide or tilt that. And then OnStar is here. So I'm pushing that back, and that's one touch all the way back there. So very impressed by that. There's a view of the back seat from up here. And then another cool feature we have, push this button here, and you can move this center console back and forth, and it reveals a hidden space right in there. And you can pull this, put your valuables right in there. And I like that they did that, because if someone's trying to get in your car for whatever reason, no one's gonna think to look up there to fold the center console space back unless they know cars and know this one particularly. But rear vanity mirror there. Or I don't know why I keep calling it the rear vanity mirror. That's the driver vanity mirror there. But to the steering wheel, fluids here for the front, or for the windshield, and then we can use our automatic wipers here. Rear wipers here, fluid right there on either side. High beam toggle, and we can flash there. I'm gonna try and get the brightness up of the heads up display. You can see right in there. It's kind of hard to zoom in with this camera. It doesn't like doing it. But if you look closely, you can see it's changing. I can change the info right in there. And then behind the steering wheel on the left side, track list and radio station presets can be toggled. And behind on the right side, up and down for volume. Now we get adaptive cruise, so we can turn that on or off, set the speed, cancel, adjust the gap, adjust for that, and the forward collision alert there. Voice recognition, mute, and then these two arrows in the scroll bar go through your digital gauge cluster, the middle part right in there, so I can edit my info page options, turn certain things on and off, and then I can also go to my settings and change the layout or my units of measurement there. But push button starts here. Finally, here's the key fob with remote start. And next, let's go ahead and take this 2024 Tahoe Premier out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this Tahoe Premier here, Pretty good pickup with a 5.3. Now the 6.2 is optional if you want to just have that extra oomph and maybe pay for the little extra power you get there. It's nice, but if money's a big concern, I always tell people this is more fuel efficient. It's just about as fun to drive, and you really won't miss it unless you're used to having the 6.2 liter. Now with the way this one is set up in particular, I think it's a pretty good overall spec. Just being able to have your tow capacity of 7,500 pounds, you're still able to get 20 miles per gallon highway. You get a pretty powerful V8. And then you have the captain's chairs in the second row, third row that power folds, panoramic sunroof. So you just get quite a lot. Now you're paying 80 plus K, but still. Let's put our foot down. Now with this being a new vehicle, I didn't floor it, but gave it about 40% throttle. And you know, it did its thing. Again, this is a strong engine. The 6.2 is just a little stronger, but now ride quality wise, tongue twister, this is very good, very smooth, easy to control. Because the steering, I love how the steering is set up on these. It's not overly loose, but it's also not so tight that you're gonna get your passengers all over the road or all over the vehicle. Just a very, very steady steering experience here. And the only other thing is this rides very well, but you have the aftermarket or the optional 22s. So if you have 20s, it'll ride a bit smoother, but it's borderline negligible in my opinion. Just something that you won't really notice unless you're looking for it. Now price-wise, this is a bit expensive, being over 80 grand sticker price. But this one's pretty loaded out for a Premier. The high countries can get you close to 90, a little over 90, I think, with Super Cruise. But I like that we get the heated, cooled seats for the front. We get the panoramic roof. We get the adaptive cruise control. We pretty much get everything that we could want on this trim. And again, with just all the optional packages and like the optional wheels, the running boards that this one comes with. But if you're looking to find the best deal on a Tahoe in your area, definitely make sure you check out the link below. And I'll go ahead and hook you up with some dealers in your area, get them fighting for the best price you can get on one of these. But this one here at Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty. If you're worried about the V8 down the road or the 10-speed, but these have been holding up pretty well so far. They're relatively new powertrains, so you're not gonna see a bunch of the 10-speed V8 configurations with 200, 300,000 miles. But if you follow the dealer maintenance, usually these things will, and that's with any manufacturer, they'll last a lot longer than you would expect. But I think if you have the extra money and you want to, let's say, make this a road trip car or whatever, I think this is something that kind of keeps you under the radar while still looking pretty sleek. And here in the Nashville area, for those 7-8 hour trips to Panama, these are nice. If you want to take that 3 to 4 hour trip to Gatlinburg, these are nice to have. And then when you're there, having the 4-wheel drive capability, if you need to get to certain cabins or whatever. And again, maybe if you even want to pull a camper, 7,500 pound tow capacity, nice to have that as well. So a great overall package for someone who's going to use it to the fullest in terms of the towing, the space you get, all the amenities, the features, excuse me. And then especially driver assistance wise, having the lane keeping system, the heads up display, the adaptive cruise control, the blind spot monitors, no complaints there. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Chevrolet Tahoe Premier.